Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Introduction. The Galaxy Note 20 was unveiled by Samsung on August 5 during its virtual Unpacked event. The handset has a lot more differences with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra than many would have expected. Despite its differences, it's not priced significantly lower than the Ultra. Samsung has made some interesting choices for the Galaxy Note 20. Even though it shares its chipset and some other components with the Ultra, the things that Samsung has decided to cut are likely to push customers to just buy the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra instead. Design. The Galaxy Note 20 has the signature boxy Note silhouette, and it's going to be pretty durable too, thanks to its stainless steel frame. However, Samsung has made the interesting choice of using plastic for the back panel. It boggles the mind that a 2020 flagship would opt for plastic over glass, especially when you consider the fact that no such compromise was made for even the cheapest Galaxy S20 model. As you'd expect, all physical buttons are placed on the right frame. There's a new camera housing at the back with circular cutouts for the cameras. A USB Type-C is located at the bottom alongside the speaker. Samsung has moved the S Pen slot to the left of the charging port. There's no 3.5mm headphone jack or a microSD card slot. Display. The Galaxy Note 20 has a 6.7-inch FHD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity display. It's a flat panel, and that helps really define the boxy design of this handset. Among Samsung's questionable choices for this phone is the lack of the 120Hz refresh rate. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has it, and so does the entire Galaxy S20 series, but this feature is missing from the Galaxy Note 20. Specs. Samsung is using the controversial Exynos 990 processor for the Galaxy Note 20 in most markets. Only select markets like the United States and South Korea get Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset. It's only available with 8GB of RAM, but the LTE model gets 256GB storage as standard. There's 128GB storage on the 5G model, and a 256GB option is also available. This certainly puts those who opt for the base 5G model at a disadvantage. 128GB will be the maximum storage that they can get on the device, since there's no microSD card slot. A 4300 mAh battery is keeping the lights on with 25W fast charging support. There's no support for 45W super fast charging. Camera. Samsung has equipped the Galaxy Note 20 with a 12-megapixel f/1.8 primary sensor with dual-pixel AF and OIS. It's paired with a 12-megapixel f/2.2 ultrawide and a 64-megapixel f/2.0 telephoto camera. The handset is capable of 3x hybrid optic zoom and up to 30x super resolution zoom. It also gets a 10-megapixel f/2.2 selfie camera. S Pen. The S Pen has received a major improvement this time around. Samsung has dropped its latency down to 26 milliseconds compared to 42 milliseconds on the Galaxy Note 10. This 50% improvement is good, but it's not quite as impressive as the 9 milliseconds latency on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The Galaxy Note 20 runs on Android 10 and comes with One UI 2.5 out of the box. It gets several new features, including support for new cinematic aspect ratios when recording video in 4K. Samsung has introduced new software features for the S Pen as well. The Air Actions feature has been enhanced with support for more gestures. The Galaxy Note 20 is supported until Android 13 for major OS updates. Android 12 One UI 4.0 was released for the Galaxy Note 20 in December 2021. Price and availability. Samsung started taking pre-orders for the Galaxy Note 20 on August 6, 2020. The handset hit shelves on August 21. The Galaxy Note 20 was offered in Mystic Bronze, Mystic Green and Mystic Gray colors at launch. Prices start at $999 for the 5G variant. downloads and resources. To get what you need for your Galaxy device, check out our firmware and APK archives, as well as our wallpaper section. We offer firmware for almost all Galaxy phones, and you take advantage of expert support, faster downloads, ad-free browsing, dark mode, giveaways, and more if you opt of our premium plans. Samsung reminds Galaxy Note users that the S Pen lives on. The demise of the Galaxy Note series is nothing new. And neither is the Galaxy S23 Ultra itself, as Samsung announced the flagship at the beginning of February. Nevertheless, Samsung believes that the time has come, again, to sway Galaxy Note users into upgrading to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, admitting that the latest Ultra model is essentially a spiritual successor to the now discontinued Galaxy Note series. In a blog post on the Malaysian portal, Samsung says that the Galaxy Note series has served you well for many years and invites customers that are looking for a worthy successor to consider upgrading to the 2023 premium Galaxy S flagship. You will find one successor in the Galaxy S23 Ultra, Samsung confidently says. The Galaxy Note 20 series, which is the last S Pen device to carry the Note name, was released in August 2020 with Android 10 on board. It received the Android 13 update, but the Galaxy Note 20 series isn't eligible for Samsung's new 4-year upgrade policy. It will never receive Android 14. Samsung is gearing up for the Android 14 beta. The Korean tech giant is expected to launch a public Android 14 beta program later this year, possibly in September. And although the Galaxy Note 20 series won't be invited, the Galaxy S23 trio of flagships will be the first to join the beta program. Existing Note 20 users who will want to experience the new firmware will have to pick a new phone, and we must agree that the Galaxy S23 Ultra is the only true successor to the series. Like Samsung, we dubbed the Galaxy S23 Ultra the spiritual successor to the Galaxy Note series. Because it is. The S23 Ultra is a Galaxy Note with a different label. It has a similar squarish form factor as the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, a slightly curved display, and an embedded S Pen with all the iconic productivity apps included. To make things easier for Malaysian Galaxy Note users wanting to transition to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, Samsung has prepared discounts worth Rm500, $108, and Rm1000, $218, for the 512GB and 1TB models.